swish. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown like that.
Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th-yard line. First and 10 at the 11. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Up 2nd and 11 at the 10-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Now back to throw. They'll find Miller. That's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. A quick throw to Ratley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Damian Ratley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Buccaneers, nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
10-10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Room here to run. The 40. He's at the 30. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big run there by Jones. Give him 58 yards on the ground.
15-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Tighten up. Pull it together. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Quarterback taken down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Down at the 20.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Makes it 3rd.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
Complete.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full street. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
On play action, they'll throw. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
1st down, Saints.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Got an open man. It's Ratley. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
2nd and 3. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and goal at the Bucs 3-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7. Buccaneers 3.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
For the point after.
Alvin Kamara, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Is good.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. He'll buy some time right. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Blue down, blue down.
2nd and 9 now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. We want this. Mike 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 30-yard attempt.
Oh, that is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
He's going to take off with it and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there and 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And that one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down.
Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the 1st by a few yards. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
A gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
with Kamara. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
First down, New Orleans.
Back to throw now on first down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Damian Rattling as the first half is winding down. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Flush to his right. And And that'll be incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that takes us from second to third down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Out of the gun now on third down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire deep for Ratley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
They're going to try and throw. And he comes back with one complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire deep for Rapp, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of
33 yards that time.
First down, Saints.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. That's out to the left flat and complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From the 5 now, second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
Flushed out right. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Kick is good.
Lutz with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Buccaneers 3. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, man, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Trap 60. Here we go.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Danny.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off, and I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Retains possession.
What we got? Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 49.
Eluding the pressure right. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. 3 down. Warriors 17.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
At the Buccaneers' 29-yard line.
Check.
Flushed out right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards that time.
One set. Watch 41. Watch 41. Here we go. Watch twist.
Back to throw again. They'll roll him out right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3 brings up 2nd.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I'm coming. 19 right. After you. Hey, check Mike 27. Street. I'm coming after you. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. I got you, son. I got you. You're all
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th.
4th and goal.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro.
A 32-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So you wonder what's going on in that head right about now. That's 2 missed field goals for him now, and this one should have been no problem.
For an NFL kicker, you're thinking 97, 98% from this distance, and this one somehow fails to go through. And that's 3 points you just absolutely have to count on getting.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man, it's Ratley. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
New Orleans.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
To Alvin Kamara.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
And 2 at the 11-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
The pass.
And the Saints are going to have themselves a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. On second and goal, here's the option. Off the option, that's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Their own 13-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
1st down, Saints.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Today's final score.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Saints, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.